Hello, everybody out there in YouTube land and all my YouTube fans, everybody that enjoys my story time videos. I was thinking about a little story that I could tell you today. This is the 7th day of July, 7/7/2016. And this one is about cats. When I was a little girl on the farm, we always had a whole bunch of cats running around. And my mom always said that any woman that liked cats made a good mother, that she always had a bunch of cats around her to take care of. Cats are not like dogs. Cats are different. I'm not going to say they're better. I'm not going to say they're worse. They're just different, much like people are. Everybody has their own path, and a cat has its own path, and when you tell a cat something, it just takes a minute and gets back to you. You know, it's not going to take nothing serious and get all excited about nothing unless it's maybe a mouse. But I've seen them get pretty excited about a mouse. Or feeding time. Some of them get pretty excited around feeding time. But for the most part, cats just don't pay a whole lot of attention to the stuff that goes on around them. They just notice it, and that's about it. You tell a cat to come here, well, it'll think about it for a while, and if it feels like it, it'll get up and come to you, and if it don't, well, then you're just going to do without the cat for a while. And if it feels like making a bed out of your lap, that's what it's going to do. You can get mad at it and put it down, and it's going to come right back up there and get in your lap. It's just a cat. And I can remember where there was a song that came out, and you young people probably never heard of it, but there was a song that came out when I was a kid that Engelbert Humperdinck used to sing, and it was called "What's New, Pussycat?" Meow, 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 meow. And I always got a kick out of that song, and I go out and sing that song to the cats. I don't know that they liked it. I don't know that they didn't like it. They just kind of listened to it, and that was about the end of that. But it was fun to play with the cats. I had one that rode on my shoulder. It wore a coat out one winter. It you know, being a farm cat, it wasn't declawed, and it'd sink them claws into the shoulder of my coat and ride around on the farm with me wherever I went. If I went out to feed the chickens or feed and water the rabbits, or you know, whatever it was I was doing, that cat was on my shoulder. It went right wherever I went. Sort of like, you know, you see people with parrots that they'll have a parrot riding on their shoulder. Well, I had a cat that rode on my shoulder. And now I get to thinking as I grow older, you know, watching people and their attitudes. Some of them have more attitudes like a dog, and some of them have more attitudes like a cat, you know. So some people are very needy, like you know, you leave the house and you leave your dog in the house, and you come back home, you might only have been gone 5 minutes, but went out to get the mail or something, and you come back in, that dog acts like it hadn't seen you in forever, and that you'd went away and it wasn't ever going to get fed again. There's people like that, you know. There's some people that's extremely needy, and they just cling on you, and they got to have you with them all the time, and if you're gone from them for as much as 5 minutes, it's like, you know, you've neglected them and and wasn't ever going to pay no attention to them ever again. And then there's other ones that are more like a cat, and you know, you could be away from them for years and years and years, and you run into them, it's like you just left them yesterday, and you just fall back into a conversation with them, and it's like nothing ever changed. So everybody's different. Everybody has their own paths in life to follow. You know, I've been doing a show at noon every day with a friend of mine, and we do current events, talk about different things, and some days, you know, maybe I'll just be on and have a guest or something, and then other days maybe we'll just talk to the people in the chat room, you know, and have a good time and see what they've got on their minds. But something that I have been told is, you know, when we're talking about the current events and stuff, that we don't have any answers. You know, we just tell people what we've seen in the news and try to bring it to their attention, or what our take is on it. And I've had some folks say that they think that we need to come up with solutions for these problems. Well, Lord have mercy, if the leaders of the country can't come up with solutions for stuff, how in the world do you think a couple people on the internet having a little YouTube show is going to come up with a solution? We don't have any solutions. My goodness, if you're looking for solutions and you're listening to our shows, you You better go take a look at the face in the mirror and see if that face has a solution to something, because you need to get your own show going. Come up with some solutions. Let me know what they are. Oh my. you know, uh, that brings me right back to cats, because cats don't look to you to have no solution for nothing unless it's to fill up their bowl or clean their litter box. They don't want you to come up with no solution to nothing. They just want you to feed them. If the solution is fill up this feed bowl, okay, we can do that. But anything shy of that, they know that you don't have the solution to it. If a dog wants a solution, it's, hey, I've got to go outside, open the door. And now there's your solution. But other than that, they don't look to you for a whole lot of solution or anything except fill the feed bowl, fill the water bowl. Maybe if they're not feeling real well, they'd like for you to take them to the vet or something. It's not something that is rocket science. We're talking about major problems that the country has with the economy, with jobs, with Medicare, with Social Security, with the state of the nation as far as the wars and things are concerned. We don't have the answers. So a bunch of kitty cats out there watching these shows, or puppy dogs, or whatever classification you want to set yourself in. If you're looking to us hosts on these YouTube videos to give you solutions to all the world's problems, you're looking for love in all the wrong places. We care about you. We want to share our opinions and our attitudes on things with you, but we don't have the answers to the problems. If we did, we sure wouldn't be YouTube hosts. As far as kitty cats are concerned and puppy dogs are concerned, I love them all. I love all the folks that watch the shows. I have a lot of empathy for the situations that people are going through. I mean, goodness gracious, there's people out there with all kinds of illnesses. There's people out there without jobs that are broke, don't know how they're going to put food on the table. There's people out there that are going to war that they've enlisted in the service. There's other people that they're having to go to the post office and put their paperwork in case they're going to get drafted. They're looking at a war. They're looking at, if they get drafted, they may not make it back. The ones that are being deployed know that there's every possibility they won't make it back. Their wife, their children, their husbands. There's people out there that are homeless. They're sleeping on the street. They don't know where their next meal's coming from, and anybody that tries to feed them is going to go to jail for trying to feed them. There's major, major problems in the nation. And if you're able to sit back and watch YouTube videos, you're one of the fortunate ones. Maybe instead of thinking that the hosts are going to come up with solutions to the problems that's going on, you need to look in the mirror, come up with a solution yourself. It starts with you. I hope y'all have a good day.